Morning everyone. So we're on Friday for our maths. Now I know it looks like I'm wearing the same outfit on a different day, but actually I've got a confession. I'm filming two on one day just while I've actually washed my hair and got myself ready. I thought it was easier to film two in one day. So this one is going to be two fluency questions, two reasoning questions, and then one problem solving at the end. All that you need is pen and paper or pencil and paper, any writing tool, that's fine. Just a warning, you're going to need to be able to pause the video and then carry it on. So for each question there'll be a fluency question, then you're going to need to pause the video while you work out the answer, then play it again and then pause it at the next one. So just have whatever you're using. If it's on the TV, I don't know how easily you can pause that, but just be prepared that you're going to need to run and pause the video at certain points. Okay, so it's finding double and half a number, so fluency, reasoning and problem solving. This will all be very familiar to how it is to us in maths already. So just to remember, remember half is one of two equal parts. And I know lots of you did some lovely practice of it looking as one of two equal parts. And it must be equal, that's what's really important. So I just did a little recap bit for you there. And then this one as well, I've said, remember doubling is adding the same number twice. So for example, 5 add 5 gets you to 10. So it's just some slides just to recap for you. Okay, so doubling and halving are the opposite of one another. So for example, double 5, so if you've got 5 add 5, ooh, I never worked this out, here we go. 5 add 5 gets you to 10. I just did a little picture to go with it. There we go. So double 5 is 10, but if we half number 10, so if we take 10 and share it equally into two groups, if I share the number 10 into two groups, here we go, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if we half the number 10 into two equal groups, we get 5. So doubling and halving are the opposite. So we had 10 and we shared it into two equal groups and we got 5 in each of those groups. But if we do 5 add 5, we get 10 back together again. Okay, I've told you this bit already, but I'll say it again. So today we have some fluency, reasoning and problem solving questions to do with doubling and halving. So get your pen and paper at the ready. So fluency, this says which circles have been split into equal halves. So you will just need to write the colours of the circle. So which circles have been split into equal halves? Now, is it yellow, blue, orange or green? And it might be that there's more than one answer. So this bit's really important. Now you need to pause the video. So if you don't pause it now, I carry on talking and the answer comes up. So go and pause your video, okay, and I'll wait just while you do that. All right? Okay, hopefully I gave you enough time to run to your computer or whatever you're using to pause it. So which circles have been split into equal halves? So here we go. It says blue circle and green circle because they have been split into two equal parts, whereas the yellow circle and the orange circle, they haven't been split equally at all. If I was getting a pizza and I got that tiny bit of the orange circle, I would not be happy. I'd want to have half of the pizza of the blue circle or the green circle. Okay, next one. Another fluency one. This says which pictures have been doubled. So in those pictures, there's one on the left and then with the arrow going to the right would show the double. So which pictures have been doubled, and your options are the hands, the Numicon, the strawberries and the dice. So just like in the previous question, you're going to need to write hands, Numicon, strawberries or dice depending on what you think. Now remember, it could be that it's more than one, okay? So again, this is the point where you need to run to your computer or whatever it is and pause the video, and I'll just sit here for a second while you pause it. Okay, so go and pause that and then work it out, all right? Okay, hopefully I left you enough time to pause it. Right, let's reveal which ones would be doubled. Now doubling would be adding the same number twice. So the answers were the hands and then the dice, okay? Because the Numicon, it had 3, but then suddenly double was 3 and 5, which would be 8. But double 3, if you had 3 and 3, that would make 6. So that doesn't work. Whereas, and on the dice is showing 4, and then it's showing that there's another 4 as well. So it's 2 equal groups of 4, add 4. So it's the hands and the dice. Right, next question. So reasoning. So we're going to, Stephen's done some maths today, and we're going to see whether Stephen got this maths right. Let's have a look, shall we? He didn't know how to use a book. He was using it as a mouse mat, so I'm not sure if he's going to know how to do halving. Let's have a look. It says Stephen has halved the number 8. Has he done, sorry, spelling error, has he done it correctly, and why not? And because it's reasoning, we want to use that conjunction because. So Stephen has halved the number 8. Has he done it correctly? Why and why not? So look at what he's done and then try and write yes because or no because. Alright, so again you're going to have to go and pause the video, and I'll sort of wait for a bit to make sure that you have before I carry on. So go over and pause your video. Okay, hopefully you had time to pause it. So let's have a look whether Stephen did that correctly. You can give me a thumbs up at the screen whether you think yes he did or no he didn't. So you can show me your thumbs up. Right. Ta-da! Now the answer, which I'm sure that you got, was no, because he hasn't got equal groups, and when you're halving you have to have equal groups, and he only counted to 7 because I can only see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he hasn't got the number 8 to start with that he's halved. Right, next question. So another reasoning one. It says spot the mistakes to show doubles and correct them. Okay, so they are meant to be showing doubles. So what you need to do, you're used to this, I know we do this a lot. What you need to do is rewrite the number sentences to make sure that they make sense. Okay, so rewrite them to correct them. Alright, so again you're going to need to pause the video here, so I'll just wait and you can go and pause it, and then we will have the answers in a moment. So pause the video first. Okay, hopefully you had time to pause that. So the answers are going to come up. So doubling, remember, is adding the same number twice. So it should have been 4 add 4 equals 8, because 4 add 4 does not equal 9, it equals 8. And 3 add 4 equals 6. Should have been 3 add 3 equals 6, because 3 add 4, there we go, would have got us to 7, but 3 add 4 would not be a doubling number sentence because it's not the same number. So I hope that you got those two. Okay, last question. So this one is our problem solving. So you've got 4 parts to this question. So you can pause this one for a long time actually because it's the end of it. So it says, what are the hidden numbers? So 6 add something equals 12. Half of 14 is something. 9 add 9 equals something. And half of something is 4. So you've got 4 questions as part of that problem solving where you'll need to work it out. Okay, so 6 add something equals 12, half of 14 is something, 9 add 9 equals something, and half of something is 4. So you can actually pause me and turn me off now, because then I'll finish. And if you send me a picture of your lovely maths work and upload it onto the portfolio bit. Okay, all right, see you later.